Say it's only a paper moon. Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree. But it wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. Hey folks, how you doing? I'm gonna give that one another try. It really just was. Hello, good evening. I'm Ethan. This is the No Show. Boop. That's me. This is the No Show for Wednesday, the 21st of August, 2024. Hello, Blue Lady. Hello, Neuro. Hello, Mary. Nice to see you. Music by Harold Arlen. It's only a paper moon. Words by Billy Rose and Yip Harburg. Okay, here we go. Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree. But it wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make believe if you believed in me. Yes. Well, what is that song about? What is that song about? It's only a paper moon. It's all phony baloney. Without your love. That's pretty clear what it means. The lyricist says it all. Da da dee da 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 da. It's got this one tricky chord, this F sharp diminished. Without your love, without your love. I was trying to figure out an alternate fingering for that F so that I could get quicker to that. Without your love, without, with, with, without your love. Anyway, maybe someone knows a solution to that. All right, hello. I'm Ethan. This is the No Show. The good news is Fafi had her recheck today with the vet, and the vet says everything's going as it should. He doesn't really necessarily think she's going to get back to 100%, but he thinks it's just great that in the 1 month, in the 4 weeks, she's now walking again. She's got all of her functions under control, and now it'll be slower progress, and we'll just keep an eye and see how much she progresses. And what he said about physical therapy, and I don't know if this is just specific to this particular kind of spinal injury, but it sounds like maybe it is. He says physical therapy could help to speed up the return of function, speed up the recovery, but he doesn't think it would change the ultimate outcome. So however far she's going to get at this point. That's how far she's going to get. There's a little bit of coordination issues. We'll see. Maybe there'll be a surprise ending and she'll be back to 100%. But he also said because of her age. She's 14 already. Well, going on 14. I am 14, going on 15. Hey, Mila, how you doing? It's not a competition. It's not a zero-sum game. It's not a game at all. I Saw the Light. That looks like a good song. Hank Williams. I got to learn that one. I Saw the Light. This is another one of these good ones. This is Burt Bacharach, 1969. Thank you for the good wishes for... She reads the chat. Oh, a zero-sum game. Or is it gain? Is that the expression? The idea of zero-sum is like, it's always at the same level. So like, if I get more, you get less. So the sum is always the same. I don't like the expression. It's not a descriptive expression. I know what the expression means. It's a game or a situation in which me winning means you losing, as opposed to us both being. They say a rising tide raises all ships or all boats. That's the opposite. Yeah, I don't. So now I never thought of it. So let me see. Zero sum game. Is it game? Oh, now someone is writing. Is it game or gain? It's a game. Yeah, I always thought it was a game. It is a game with an M. It's any interaction in which one person's gain results in an equivalent loss by the other person. No net gain. No net gain. That's a better way to describe it. No net gain. Instead of zero sum. It's not a zero sum game. It's a zero gain game. That's why. It should be a no gain game. Yeah. Anyway. A no gain game. Oh, Fafi's doing a little snoring. That's cute. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Yes, good news all around. Nice to see everybody. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. What does that mean, a honky-tonk parade? I don't know what the hell that means. I just realized. A honky-tonk. Honky-tonk parade. What is a honky-tonk parade? Honky-tonk parade. It's a dismissive term. Oh, hot dog. There goes a honky-tonk parade. Yahoo. 1933. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. There's only dim speculation about what that phrase honky-tonk parade means. This is from a Wawona Journal by Tom Bopp from February 9th, 2020. Right before the pandemic, someone wrote this. Years ago, I asked my dad, Dad, what's a honky-tonk parade? To which he replied, shut up, son, I'm drinking. No, that's not what it says. To which he replied expectedly, you don't know what a honky-tonk parade is? That's an obnoxious dad. When in life, if anyone asks you a question and you say, if you were to say, for example, I don't know who so-and-so is, and they say, you don't know who so-and-so is? That's just an obnoxious gas bag. Anyway, the point is, I guess Yip Harburg used that line with the presumption that nobody or hardly anybody would fail to get the reference in 1933 if you lived in an urban area. My dad, Ray Bopp, who grew up in Chicago in the 1920s to 40s, provided an answer. Here's his paraphrase of the answer. First, you had to get a parade permit in the city of Chicago. Then you get a flatbed truck and put a sign on it to advertise your bar, your honky-tonk. According to online sources, the earliest published use of honky-tonk is from Peoria, 130 miles southwest of Chicago, in 1874, where, quote, the police spent a busy day today raiding the baños and honky-tonks. My dad remembers honky-tonks as hole-in-the-wall bars with a tiny stage, a small combo for dance music, and pretty waitresses to serve drinks to the customers. Dad continues, so you want to advertise your bar, you got your parade permit and your flatbed truck. You put a big sign on the back of the truck that says Joe's Bar or whatever, but this is important. It's got to include the words girls, girls, girls. You have one or two of the waitresses on the back of the truck too, and maybe the saxophone player from the band, and then you drive all around town. That's it, a honky-tonk parade. It's a dismissive term. Oh, hot dog, there goes a honky-tonk parade. Wahoo. So there you go. According to Yip Harburg, without your love, life's a phony moon. a circus, a honky-tonk parade. That's really funny. I'm going to post a link right now um, to this. Oh, Hakeem Jeffries is talking right now. Okay, that's cool. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. There it is. There's a link. Explanation. The I. The I on my keyboard. This is ironic, but the I on my keyboard is sticking, and it's made by Mac, where everything is I. It's I this, I that, iPhone, iChat, iMovie, and the I is busted. I got to get that damn thing cleaned again. Hey, Blue Lady, there it is. The internet is magical. The internet is magic. All right. Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job, though. Raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. I just got frozen. Oh, there it is. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, those. I'm never gonna stop the rain from complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. All right, I had a little freeze in the middle there. I didn't know where to go. It says da capo, go to the top. DC, go to the top. Da capo. Oh, you haven't seen rain for weeks. Yeah, we just had some big rain here after a drought. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Happy birthday to your dad, if I'm doing the math correctly. I want to do that little turnaround one more time where I screwed it up. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. Burt Bacharach, with words by Hal David, 1969. 1969. 1969. All right. How's it going in Chicago tonight, Mary? Can you hear? Thank you, McJet. Thank you, everybody. Can you hear the convention from where you are? I always love the rain. Don't understand why folks think otherwise. I agree. The rain is, well, I guess sometimes the rain can be a pain. The rain can be a pain, like if you have a sprain, or if you got a clogged drain. Oh, Stevie Wonder played at the convention. Amazing. Wow. Yes. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. That's those are those lessons to Eliza Doolittle, right? What's the guy's name who teaches her? Higgins. Henry Higgins. Woody Allen had a really good joke. He said this was during his stand-up years in the mid-'60s. He said he got a writing job. He was hired to turn My Fair Lady back into Pygmalion. Good joke. All right, I want to show you. This is a book that I was reading a few months ago when Hildy ate the cover. And you can see Hildy also, she chewed a little bit on the front page, but it's a dual language book. It's a dual language book. It's got Italian on this side and then English on this side. And I'm reading a story right now called La cenere delle battaglie, the ashes of the battle. Oh, of the battles, the ashes of battles, and they translate it as the ash of battles past. And I'm really enjoying it. Who's it by? By Carlo Emilio Gadda, Gadda. But what I'm really enjoying is there's a bunch of footnotes in this story, including there's some really interesting little things. Like at one point, he refers to the Emperor Franz Joseph of Austria. Franz Joseph is referred to as Cecco Beppe. Cecco Beppe was apparently a slang way 100 plus years ago of referring to the emperor of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, because so Franz is translated as Francesco and Joseph is Giuseppe. So it's Francesco Giuseppe is Franz Joseph, Francesco Giuseppe, and then the diminutives of Francesco is Cecco, and the diminutive of Giuseppe is Beppe. So Franz Joseph becomes Francesco Giuseppe, which becomes Cecco Beppe. Cecco Beppe, which is, I like it. I like it a lot. And then they refer to Hitler as l'Adolfa, the Adolf, but in the feminine, the Adolf. It's just a funny sort of a put down. And they have two theories about what he means by l'Adolfa. It could mean the Adolfian era, because era would be feminine, so it would be l'epoca Adolfa, the Adolf epic. Or they're saying it could mean, because elsewhere this writer refers to la belva Adolfa, the Adolphin wild beast. So he calls Hitler a wild beast, the word belva, and uses his first name, la belva Adolfa, and then gets rid of the word belva. So he just becomes l'Adolfa. Anyway, I normally would not go into the footnotes in a story. I would just read, sort of go over them, but there's all sorts in here. I just didn't know what was being referred to. So it was kind of cool. I'm a fan of these books, this whole series of books. This one is Penguin Parallel Text, they call them. Penguin Parallel Text. You can get them in different languages. So you get the English on one side and then whatever language you're studying on the other side. Really good. Yeah. Cecco Beppe. Blue Lady, if you want to go by the word Cecco Beppe. That's a nice one. I knew a guy named Beppe. He's an author in Milan. He's a physicist or a physics professor and an author. And he goes by Beppe. And I misunderstood it because when I first met him, I didn't know. He was a friend of a friend. I didn't know that Beppe was short for Giuseppe. I thought his name was Pepe, like Pep, like with a P. Pepe. But it was Beppe. Anyway, there we go. Oh, you always read the footnotes out of fear you'll miss out. That's good. That's like ibid FOMO. FOMO ibid. Not ibid. Yeah, ibid FOMO. Fear of missing out of the footnote. All right. Burt Bacharach, Hal David, 1969. La, 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 la. Now I don't even remember what the story is about that I'm reading, honestly. Oh, yeah, it's this guy. They have really weird names. The protagonist's name is Eucarpio. 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 And it's about his relationship with his school friends and this one school friend who's fallen off the map and is living in a less industrious town and is sort of living alone and living in kind of in poverty and in misery. And the narrator is trying to help him out with loans, and the money that he loans him just passes through his fingers like wind. I don't know where the story's going. It seems kind of like a nostalgic tour of his youth and his friends from youth. But it's cool. It's nice. Oh, Bill Clinton is speaking now. Wow. All right. Well, Bill Clinton, the first vegan in the White House. Well, I don't think he was a vegan in the White House, but he became a vegan, and that was great for him. I think he really saved his heart and his life. Nobody knows where my Johnny has gone, but Judy left at the same time. Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? It's my party. No, I'm not doing that song. Oh, you have Bill Clinton on pause? All right. Oh, I wanted to do this song again earlier. I haven't done it for a while. So we spent most of the day in the car um, with, oh, that's Leslie Gore. Okay. Maybe I should do that song. Okay. Words and music by Herb Weiner, Wally Gold, and John Gluck. It's My Party, 1963. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Wah, 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 wah. Play on records, keep dancing all night, but leave me alone for a while till Johnny's dancing with me. I got a reason to smile. Okay, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to, etc. And then the third verse is Judy and Johnny just walked through the door, but like a queen with her king. Oh, what a birthday surprise. Oh, boy. That's sad. Judy's wearing his ring. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Nuro says this is a song for disaffected Republicans to sing. That's funny. Ah, it's my party. That's really funny. It's my party. Yeah, it was my party, and I'll cry if I want to. That's really good. By the way, anyone else out there a big fan of that mayor of Mesa, Arizona? That guy's like a superhero. I love him. He looks so straight laced. He looks like a young George H.W. But even kind of more cartoonishly milk toast and sweet. And he's a really good speaker, and um, he keeps going to these events for Kamala, saying, "Look, I'm here. I'm in a room full of Democrats because that party, my Republican Party, is no longer my Republican Party. And he says it. I love it. He says it explicitly. He says, you don't owe them a damn thing. They've been taken over. They've become a cult. You don't owe them a damn thing. I just think it's great. It takes, I don't know, is that heroism? In the current climate, it is heroism for anyone to have that much backbone and have, have the consistency of their beliefs to ignore the peer pressure and ignore the way the winds are blowing and just say that's, oh, John Giles, thank you, or Giles. Just to have someone being willing to stick to their beliefs, and it is heroism. Okay, yeah, I'll buy that. He's heroic. I wish there were more people doing it. That's why I wrote a check to this organization called Republicans for Harris. There's a group, Republicans for Harris, and they're supporting. They're putting out a lot of ads of former Republicans or current Republicans who are voting for her because their own party has been taken over by maniacs and lunatics and just nasty, yeah, nasty beasts. So I think it's an important organization because I think, I'm not sure, but I think the ads can be effective, just like the speech by that Mesa, Arizona mayor. Those ads can be effective in giving people license, people who are Republicans and who are still ambivalent, but still in the grips of that cultish fever. It gives them license to say, you know what, there's a guy who's also a lifelong Republican, but he's doing the right thing. So I could do the right thing. So I think it is important. Republicans for Harris. Let me see if I can find that link and stick it in the chat. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Republicans for Harris. It's my party. It's weird. I don't find a link. Now I don't know where I saw it because I'm having trouble when I just Google Republicans for Harris. No link to the organization pops up. Oh, here we go. Harris for president. Republicans for Harris Waltz. No, that's different. I'm looking to see if there's a link for that organization. They're definitely putting out ads. Anyhow, just something to be aware of. Oh, Clinton is paused. Okay, I'm really honored that you've paused, Clinton, to hear the last couple of minutes of my show. Okay, then I better make it really worth your while. I better make it a real doozy. By the way, this is the T-shirt from the New Year's Day or Christmas swim in Provincetown, the polar bear swim. What was it called? The polar bear plunge in Provincetown. So it's nice. There's the swim for life in early September, and then in early January, there's the polar bear. Oh, Blue Lady says, I see all the clips on Mary Trump's show. Yeah, I see the clips of that, right. Koyaanisqatsi, yes, World Out of Balance. I remember that documentary from the late 80s. Okay, we did a moon song. We did a rain song. Here's a smiling song. 1928. Ooh, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your sighing, be happy again. Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles. The whole world smiles with you. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da, 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 da. I heard, my friend told me this morning that Obama did a leaf blower thing. That's great, because I have a whole thing about leaf blowers, as you know. It's great to see that Obama used that analogy. Perfect. Happy again. Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. Keep smiling. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. That's a 1928 song by Mark Fisher, Joe Goodwin, and Larry Shea. Words and music by Fisher, Goodwin, and Shea. All right, everybody. Keep on smiling. I'm Ethan Hirschenfeld. This is the No Show for Wednesday, 21st of August, 2024. Thank you. I just heard a coyote puppy in the distance. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your eyes and your ears. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and I will see you tomorrow night.